Well, another busy day, and but it's a little cooler out. The weather is getting better here. It's not so hot as it was because Southern California, oh geez, here we go again. He doesn't do anything until I turn the camera. He lays there, but then once I turn the camera, this happens. Good gosh. But anyways, like I was saying, the weather is so much better now because the heat wave is gone here in Southern California. It is starting to become fall. It's a little cooler, which means I could be out in my garage studio a little more now. So let's go, because I got some interesting but kind of sad news. Head outside. He thinks we're gonna go play catch. Not yet. Not yet. That's later. Karma, go lay down here. Karma. Lay down. Lay down. Yep, like I said, got some bad news, but news that I think is absolutely the best decision for my personal health. And that is, I'm making some changes to my future goals, and that is when it comes to the Boston Marathon, I wanted to use the Long Beach Marathon as kind of a tester to see if I could do a sub 4. But with all these injuries going on, and if you saw the video yesterday, I was talking about FOMO and how I miss running so much. I miss running with my friends because they're at a faster pace than I am at the moment. So I'm unable to work out with them because I'm just going to slow them down, or I don't want to be a burden to anybody, or so I miss that. So I'm having complete FOMO. So if you haven't seen that video, check it out up here. It's pretty much me giving a little pity party about my current situation. And as I said, my plan was to participate in the Long Beach Marathon, which was in the beginning of October, as a tester to see how my fitness was for to see if I could do a sub 4, and then about 5 months later qualify for Boston. But change of plans, all these injuries are just not going to let that happen. So I've decided, sadly, to reduce my Long Beach Marathon to a half marathon. And I'll just have fun with it. I'm not going to try to push myself. I'm just going to take it easy and not injure myself any further. And all my injuries are always due to pushing myself harder than I need to. And I need to stop that whole what is it called, pattern. I've been doing this for years. I never learn. So I'm going to start now. I'm going to go down to the half marathon, have fun with it, and still and see what I can do. But I got some wonderful comments yesterday on my FOMO video that I wanted to share with you. I spoke like Mr. Ray Solers. He says, "Certainly wish you well, but I will be candidly honest. After losing 6 weeks of training, even an elite runner would scrap a marathon. I was surprised you didn't. My observation is this: you are overloading your plate with too many tough challenges and your body is breaking down. Look back and you will see a pattern. Friends owe friends honesty. I wish you the best in reaching your goals." Thank you, Ray. That was an amazing comment. I absolutely agree. Overloading myself. That's just what I've been doing. So thank you for that. Got another beautiful comment from Ben Notley. He says, "Shame to hear the hamstring is still causing you issues today, buddy. Don't feel disappointed with the things you can't do. Be positive about the things you can do. Stay positive, dude. I remember when I had my stress fracture shin at the start of the last year. It was a nightmare not being able to run for 2 months, but I got through it and I'm stronger than ever. Take care and stay positive, dude." You're absolutely right, Ben. I need to not have these pity parties and just remember the positive things that's going on. A lot of positive stuff's going on. I'm in a very great place in my life other than the nagging injuries. Everything else is fantastic. Next, Mr. Joe Flegel, he says, "Hey Anthony, here's my humble take. Don't push too hard trying to fight through an injury. Maybe forego the marathon distance at Long Beach and just do the half." That might have been the little thing that got in my head. It isn't the race for your BQ attempt anyways. I understand the burning desire to qualify, but it may take another year or two to build up to that level of fitness. You are young, you have many years ahead of you. My worst injury was a severely strained groin muscle in my training for my first Boston Marathon. I knew I had a niggle in my right groin muscle, but I foolishly pushed too hard in a 10-mile race trying to keep up with a friend. Let's see what he said. Cost me several weeks of training, and I ended up walking most of the second half of Boston. Man, that must have sucked. Should not have even run it, but I'd sunk money into an airfare, hotel, and application fee, so I just went for the experience. And that's what I do not want, Joe. Thank you so much for that kind comment. That was for you to take the time to write that big long paragraph. It means a lot to me. Thank you so much, Joe. And lastly, from Lewis, or not lastly, but Lewis Barris says, "Take care, Anthony. You are drinking enough electrolytes." Or are you drinking enough electrolytes? Probably not. Stretch and foam rolling helps, but be careful to not overdo it. It's tender in the hamstring. Be patient and just do your best. A month is enough time to get some speed back, you'll see. My hardest injuries were calves related. First, it was on my first half marathon in 2019, all finished strong, right side calf, but couldn't run for the next 12 to 15 days. My second time was a week before my first full marathon, also in 2019. This race was in December. I took some pain medicine and still ran my marathon in 4:06 hours. But at mile 20, the pain was just so bad that I had to walk the last few miles and couldn't run for the next 15 or 20 days because it was left side calf. I haven't had much luck with my second marathon race, but I still learned a lot from them. Keep grinding, keep working, and some days you will be sharing stories of how we BQ'd. Wonderful, Lewis. I love that. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, that must have been... But you pushed through it and you did it. But yeah, but it cost you to push through those. So, well, good advice, Lewis. I appreciate that. And lastly, this one was from Dan. He says, "Strength work is so important. Focus on all the great things you can and are accomplishing." Thank you, thank you, thank you. All these compliments, all these comments really mean the world to me. And that is why I'm... Like the biggest reason why I'm on YouTube, because the community is just so awesome. I love it. So yeah, so that's my big announcement. I'm going to be doing the half marathon on Long Beach, 13.1 miles. Still not a bad distance. I'm going to have fun with it, not going to push myself, and I've been doing very well with the strength training. I've done 3 days in a row strength training, getting myself to the gym, and so I'm being very consistent. The leg is feeling a little bit better, and I think I'm on a good pace here, good roll. I'm watching my diet a little better now. And I'm truly trying to get that mindset of I want to be a BQ qualifier and finisher. So stay tuned. I really appreciate everybody that left comments on that video yesterday. If you have not seen it, the link will be up here. And yeah, if you want to go watch my pity party. Anyways, it is now 4:20. Gotta get this video out and spend time with the family. So I am Anthony, reminding you to keep running for your best life, injuries and all. See you tomorrow.